Hi there, this is Miss Randi from the Vortex. I am here as part of our Teen Crafternoon series, and today I'm going to show you how to do DIY paper marbling. Here are the supplies you're going to need to complete the project. You're going to need shaving cream, you're going to need paint, this is acrylic paint, or you can also use food coloring. You're going to need a straight tool, I have a ruler for that. You're going to need something to stir with. I'm going to be using a plastic knife today, but you can also use a spoon or a popsicle stick, whatever you have on hand. You're going to need a tray. Mine is lined with aluminum foil. I've also lined my work surface with aluminum foil, and that's because it's going to be easier for cleanup, but also to repeat the project. This project is messy, so you'll definitely need paper towels or some type of towel on hand. Lastly, you're going to need paper. So you can use regular paper. This is just regular printer paper, but this project does seem to work out best when you're using a heavier stock of paper. I have a mixed media paper here, and I have something that's very similar to cardstock here as well. So let's get started. First, we're going to take our shaving cream and we're going to put it in the tray. So shake it up first and then go ahead and let her rip. You don't need a lot of shaving cream for this project. I've seen some other videos where they've filled the entire tray, but since our paper is cut to smaller size, this will just be perfect, the amount we have right here. So I'm just going to use one of the knives that I have, and I'm going to flatten out the shaving cream to give us sort of a working surface to add our paint. Alright, so once that's complete, we're going to get our color here, and we're going to go with some bright colors. We're going to take some pink. We're just going to put a few drops directly onto the shaving cream. We'll use some blue. This one has a bit of a metallic sheen, so we'll put a few drops of that on. And then because I like yellow, we'll take a few drops of the yellow as well. Okay, we're all set with that. So now I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to run it through the shaving cream just to stir the color around and create a pattern. You can do this as many times as you want until you have the pattern you desire. And then once you're all set, you're going to take your paper, and I'm going to start with the mixed media paper, and you just want to put it directly onto the shaving cream. Now you don't want to completely press it down, you just want to make sure the flat surface is sort of uniformly set on the shaving cream. And once you have that all set, I'm going to take our knife and I'm going to use that to help me lift the paper right off the shaving cream. I'm going to move my tray, and then I'm going to lay the paper out on my aluminum foil working surface. Then I'm going to take this ruler, my straight tool. I'm going to kind of hold the paper down using my nail, and then I'm going to set the ruler down on the paper, and I'm just going to scrape straight across. So I'm scraping off all of the shaving cream. We're sort of left with this fun marble pattern that's going to need to be set to the side so it can dry. This time we're going to repeat the process. but we're going to use food coloring. We're also going to try out the regular printer paper. So I've already have the shaving cream all set, so now I'm going to put a few drops of food coloring onto the shaving cream. You don't need a lot, less is more with this project. So I'm just going to put 3 drops of teal. I'm going to put 3 drops of purple, and then we're going to add a couple drops of orange. Sorry about that. Okay. So we have all of our food coloring. So now we're just going to take one of our knives and we're going to stir that up, making a fun pattern. We have that all set. So I'm going to take the printer paper, going to lay it down onto our shaving cream and food coloring mixture. Going to make sure that the entire paper is sort of flat on the shaving cream. Alright, so now I'm going to take the knife, just like we did last time. I'm going to use that to lift up the paper. Move our tray out of the way. I have my ruler again. I'm just going to kind of hold down the end of the paper, and I'm gonna scrape off the shaving cream. It helps to have a paper towel on hand to clean off the ruler if you need to. And as you can see, we have a pattern on our regular paper as well. Food coloring gives you sort of this very bright, vibrant pattern. It's really pretty. So this project is very fun, a little messy, and it makes some truly great custom paper. These are just a few of the examples that I wanted to show you again. So this particular one was made using paint on a mixed media paper. I did the same project on the regular printer paper. You do notice that you do get some crinkling. So once the paper starts to dry, you could also place it between like 2 heavy books. Something to sort of weight it down and sort of straighten the paper out a little bit. This is another example of using the food coloring. So this was made on cardstock, and then this was the same paper, just a heavier weight, not cardstock, but a heavier weight of paper. You can see that you get some really vibrant colors on the paper with the food coloring. Again, the edges curl a little bit, but you can straighten that out by, putting them in between a couple of heavy books. Now, like I said, less is more as far as the colors go. This was my first attempt, and as you can see, while it's very pretty, it is very busy. I used more than 4 or 5 colors with this one, so, less is more. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this project. If you make this at home, share it with us on social media using the hashtag #FountaindaleLib. For more programs like this, visit fountaindale.org/events. See you soon.